All right, everybody. Welcome to Fat Stacks. This is the Masters Tournament edition. Jacob, he's kind of leading the charge on this deal. So we're gonna shift it over to him, just like we do in NBA, but this is golf talk. Our golf expert, Jacob, go ahead.
Let me tell you, Master Week gets me feeling some type of way. Augusta National, the azaleas are blooming, and it would not be a major sporting event if we did not bet on it. And so, what we're going to do is we're going to get a little pool going. We're doing a live Fat Stacks draft. We're going to pick our Masters teams. We're going to do 5 American PGA players. We're going to do 5 international PGA or 4 international PGA players, and we got to pick one Live Tour player. So that's going to be 10 picks. We're counting our best six, and we're going to score them by the place they get. Winner take all. So Tyler has randomized the draft order. He's got the first pick. Fisher's got the second. Garrett's going third. And I'm going last. And it's a snake draft, so we'll flip the order every other round. So Tyler, lead us off. You are on the clock.
No, I mean, look at I've been in the well here last few hours looking up stats, strokes gained. Don't even know what some of these stats mean, but we're in it. We're looking at them. Okay. And let me tell you something. The guy that stands out to me the most, all right. And I was telling Fisher this. I love strokes gained tee to green. I love strokes gained putting. I love strokes gained. I can't even talk. Strokes gained approach from the green when it comes to the Masters. Okay. Especially with a putting and especially from tee to green. I really like that a lot. And the guy that stands out to me, the guy that's been playing well, is Max Homa. That's my first pick. Um, I love me some Max Homa. Probably if not the hottest golfer this year, probably top three hottest golfer this year. I'd say, in my opinion, I'm a homosexual. Give me Max Homa.
All right. Number two, I hate to leave Scotty Scheffler out there for number three, but I'm going to have to because I love Jordan Spieth that much to win for the third consecutive year on Easter Sunday. Give me Jordan Spieth. He plays the course great. Putting's still a concern, but he's due for another great Masters weekend.
I actually hate you, Fish, because that was going to be my second round pick, but I'll take Scotty. I mean, what is there to say? He won it last year. He didn't he just won the last tournament that he played. You gotta give Scotty Scheffler some love. I can't believe he didn't go first.
If you'd have told me I get to pick Rombo at 4, I would have been tickled pink. Uh, for my money, I think John Rahm is the best player in the world. I think it's a close second with Scheffler. But I think if Rahm's firing on all cylinders, he can tear up this course, and he's got a really, really, really good short game, which is Tyler kind of highlighted. You need that at Augusta with those greens. So I'm going to take him at the 4 spot, and at the 5 spot, I don't know if he's going to win, but I think he's a good enough talent to break through, and I think everybody in the golf world loves him. So I'm going to go with Tony Finau. He typically plays good at Augusta. He is a decent major player. He hasn't really been in contention since the year Tiger won, but I think he's due, and I think even if he doesn't win, I think he'll have a good finish.
So I might stay shocked just because I feel like I have to here. I feel like with one of my foreign players, I'm going to take Rory McIlroy here. I mean, he came in second last year, so I got the guy that came in first, the guy that came in second last year. I mean, that's probably not a good thing, but I tr- trust Rory with whatever I got right now. So we're going Rory for number two.
I'm going USA strong early. I'm taking Xander Schauffele with my second round pick. I love it. I'll probably put an individual bet on him on DraftKings. People forget how close he was a few years ago before that blow up
Twice.
on 16. So he's just a guy who usually plays the course well. I think he missed the cut last year, but another guy he's due for a major.
All right. If you'd have told me I can get both these players, love both these players. Got a USA, got one international. Let's go USA. Let's go Colin Morikawa. Um, Really loving Colin Morikawa this year. Plays well. When it comes to approach to the green, one of the best. Um, tee to green, pretty solid putting. Struggles at times. And my international player Sanjay M. Got second in the 2020 Masters. That was in November. But I love me some Sanjay M. Not a big fan of North Korea, but Sanjay M. I'm a big fan of.
He's from South Korea.
South Korea. We love South Korea. I thought
Goodness.
So with this format, am I able to kill two birds with one stone? Like if I pick Cam Smith,
Nah, that's just live.
he's just live.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not PGA. Oh, we did
Yeah.
PGA. Okay. Yeah, give me Cam Smith. I mean, it's hard not to bet against him. We know how good he can be when he's at his best. And I honestly have no idea how well he's played on live. Couldn't tell you. I know Brooks won in Orlando last weekend, but I don't watch these guys at all. But can't deny the talent. So give me Cam Smith.
You said 5. We said 5 USA, 4
yeah.
Yeah, 4
International, 1 live, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Justin Thomas.
That's a take. I hate that.
I
pick.
mean,
Uh-oh.
I know you're gonna hate that pick, but I don't know. I just trust the man.
174.
He's below average. I mean, he's below average, probably short iron, but like
He's 100. He's 147.
He's well above average short iron. He's one of the best wedge players in the world. He's well
he's been,
below average
yeah,
off
no,
the
but
tee and putting.
I mean, he's been okay. Take that back. He's been below average here lately.
Yeah.
If you look at his stats, he has not been hot. I'm going to ride against that.
He won the major last year.
I know, but he hasn't been. I meant like in the last like few weeks, Tyler.
Okay.
All right. Here's the deal. Before you guys roast me in the comments here, I said off the air before we started the show, I said there's 2 live guys that would pique my interest at having a chance to be in contention. Fisher took number 1, Cam Smith. And I think the other guy is Brooks Koepka. And I did not think it was Brooks Koepka until he won this past week. Because we all know that something about majors gets his juices flowing. And so I'm going to take Brooks Koepka and just take the other live guy that I wanted off the board. And then I'm also going to take a guy that's going to go not under the radar, but I'm going to take Matt Fitzpatrick, major winner from last year.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
And that guy can flat out putt and chip. You got to if you're from across the pond.
Since I only have one live guy left, I'm just gonna save him for the end and hope Tyler doesn't choose him. I will be taking Patrick Cantley, so I'm going to go international again and take Patrick Cantley. Even
He's
though
USA.
he has not been. Is he USA?
He's
Yeah.
Captain America. Take him.
I retract my statement. I'm taking Will Zalatoris.
I was going to say you
I'm
can
sorry.
have you're more than welcome to have Cantley, but the committee denies your request for him to be an international player.
Why did I think? Why did I think?
That name
Maybe
sounds.
I'm
That
thinking the wrong
name
guy.
does sound British. Cantley does sound kind of British.
I thought.
does.
I thought
He
was-
looks
I thought
British.
was,
yeah. All right.
that
back
might
to
be it.
Fish.
All right. I think this guy's Sweden. Give me Victor Hovland. I hope he wears the pink pants. If he wears the pink pants, it blends in with those azaleas. And I love his chances this weekend.
Give me another USA player, Patrick Cantley. And then give me a international player, solid, big Irishman, plays good in bad weather, Shane Lowry.
That is a good pick.
I
Good
knew
pick.
that was gonna come.
I knew it was coming too.
Nothing gets Tyler fired up like getting Shane Lowry in a golf pool. Let me tell you.
If Aaron was 6'4", he would be Shane Lowry.
All right. I could probably wait to pick him, but I want to make sure I get him because he has had some really good Masters runs, even though no wins, and that's Justin Rose. He won at the Pebble Beach earlier this year. He's in his 40s, but he still hangs around in those majors, and he looks to be playing better this year than he has been lately. I love that's another bet I just love. So Justin Rose for my foreigner.
I gotta figure out if this guy's foreign or not.
Just saying.
Who is it?
I'm not saying it out loud. There's no way he is it? Oh no, he's American. He's Americans. Yeah, damn it. What did I do with that list I just had? Corey Connors is overseas, right?
Yeah,
He's
Canadian.
Canada.
he's Canadian. I'll take Mr. Corey Connors.
That's a chalk pick.
Is that better, Tyler? Is that better?
No, I mean, he just won last week. You're just like every other person. I mean,
All right.
I didn't even know he won last week.
First pickup, I'm going with. I love this guy's game, and he has been under the radar. Probably the best golfer that not many people are talking about.
Sam Burns.
Sam Burns.
That's who I was gonna choose.
I think
Dang
he
it,
has
Jacob. I thought he was gonna get
four. I want to say 4 wins in the last 2 seasons, and just I mean, huge confidence booster beating Rory and Scotty to. I mean, they were in the final four, and he would end up winning that. But anyway, secondly, he's not been playing great, but he did backdoor a solo fifth at the Players, and he got a top 15 last week at the Valero. I'm gonna go former champ, the GOAT of the Masters dinners, Hideki Matsuyama.
It's a good pick.
That is indeed a pretty good pick. I'm gonna go international again, just so I only have to put one more, and I don't have to remember. We're gonna go Joaquin Neiman, or however you want to say his name.
He's
Uh,
Live.
he's live
You want him as your Live
wait,
pick?
so when did he leave for Live?
last year.
I'm pretty sure he went.
Never
when it
mind, I
started.
don't want him then.
Pretty sure he was the first one that went, actually.
He is liver.
Let me go back up and choose the guy that I was gonna choose second. Uh, is Jason Day still out there?
Oh,
Yeah. He's
Could be the
he's
old
on the
head.
PGA.
Oh,
That's a good pick.
Could
I
be the
love
Yeah,
old
that was
head
my next
Jason
pick.
Day.
Hey, let me tell you something. Fisher wasn't going to take him.
Sniper, baby.
I was gonna take him, man. I was trying to get the all down under team, land down under, man. Because you know what? You know who I'm picking next? And this is probably too early too, but I'm picking Adam Scott, man. That guy can get around at Augusta, and he's old too, but he's gonna hold his own. And man,
Adam
I love that
Scott
Jason Day
still
pick.
sends his driver and is a great ball striker, but he might be one of the worst putters I've seen a professional golfer on TV. He cannot putt anymore, it seems like. But he does get fired.
He's had that long putter for so
Yeah.
long, man.
He gets fired up at Augusta, that's for sure.
He does.
Man, I don't know. Probably go 2 international here. First international is Tyrell Hatton.
Psycho.
Psycho. But you know what? We're going with him. Here's the thing. I could pick one that I think is better, maybe. But do I want to make Jacob mad? Because I'm going to pick Tom Kim.
Love it. It's respect on Tom Kim's name.
Talk about another guy who's kind of flown under the radar. Cameron Young.
Oh, great.
Cameron
pick.
Young. I needed an American, and I got him right there.
So let's see. I have 4 USA, 1 international.
That's a great.
You have 2 USA left, and you have 1 international left, and a Live.
Yeah. Is Tommy Fleetwood?
He is from England.
Heck yes. Let's go. I'm taking Tommy Fleetwood, baby.
I was in between him and Tom Kim.
Yeah, Tommy Fleetwood was going to be my next international off the board. That was a good pick. All right. Yeah, let me do some scrolling here. need to fill out my USA a little bit. All right, this might be out there. There might be some judgment behind this pick, and I'm okay with that because it might deserve some judgment. We'll find out. I'm gonna go Keith Mitchell. Keith Mitchell's always sneaky up the leaderboard in driving stats. And he is one of the best chippers. I always look at good short games because those guys that win at Augusta get up and down a lot. And then for my second pick, I am going to go with. Man, we're running out of people. I'm gonna go with Minwoo Lee and finish off international. Take Fisher's Thunder and take one of his boys from down under.
Down under. He's Australian. Minwoo Lee's from Australia.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, you hear him talk. he talks like Jason Day.
Oh, I'm a fan now.
Like they have like the same voice. It's pretty funny. Yeah, he's from Australia.
Has Tyrell Hatton came off the board?
Yes.
Oh, that was my next.
5 minutes ago.
Like
I
2
just
minutes
didn't
ago.
remember. I'm sorry.
I should have said this in the rules committee first, but if anyone picks Patrick Reed for their live player, you forfeit your $20 and you're out of the draft.
That's a good point.
I'm just kidding, but I hate Patrick Reed.
That
Mm,
if Aaron shaved his face, he looked like Patrick Reed.
That's just not even true.
What?
let me see if this guy is.
Just trying to get some time in here for Garrett.
Trying to fill the. Hey, let me fill the air real
Hey,
quick. This is
Give
this
me.
is a profit.
Whoa, I got it. I got one.
All right.
You guys probably gonna hate this pick. I'm taking Keegan Bradley.
The gal will be punching air right now that you took his favorite player.
Really?
Hey! Don't put Keegan Bradley on mine. I don't want him.
Oh yeah, wrong group.
Wait, where are you guys on? I can't see. I can't see this list. Where's that?
I shared it to your Gmail.
Hey, this is a PSA. The other 3 don't know about it, but so we're picking 40 guys, and the field is what, like 80 something.
I think
If
88.
somehow, some way, someone that we don't pick wins the Masters, we each have to donate a significant amount of money to a charity. That's just out
Yeah.
there because that's embarrassing, and we deserve to be broke.
drop some
That's
charities.
pretty valid.
Drop some charities in the comments.
Yeah, no doubt. And with that being said, Big Cat is still on the board, and I'm going to pick him. Why not? If only
love
6 count, I'm going to have Tiger on my team just to cheer for him.
Hey, Tigers
Wait,
made
Jason Day is
3
not
of the
American.
4 No. Tigers made 3 of the 4 cuts since his car crash.
Am I up?
Yes.
I thought it was drafted. I thought I still had an international player to draft.
I have Tom Kim too down there. Don't forget that, big dog.
Yes, you're right.
Give me Liv. Give me DJ. Guy that's won.
I'm interested to see who Garrett picks for his live guy now.
Yeah.
That might have been the guy that I had on the back burner.
My last guy, I believe, right? Yeah.
No, 2 more. You have 2 Americans.
Well,
That completed the 8th round.
let me tell you something.
We're getting to kind of the scraps.
No, this ain't no scraps, because you know why? Because this guy, one of my favorite players, always seems to be on a USA team. He gets up and down. He plays a short game. And you know what he says? Golf ain't no hobby. It's Kevin Kisner, baby.
Maybe the all-time golf quote I've ever heard in my life is Kevin Kisner said that he'd be the #1 player in the world if you got to drink Bud Light and ride in a car.
I love Kiz so much, man.
You got one more, Tyler.
I picked 2.
No, he's
Oh, you did
He's-
pick 2. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I gotta think of one more USA guy now.
Bitch, you
Yeah,
have
no,
one USA
same.
and 1 international.
tell you what, I can't remember if he won earlier this year. I think he won to get in, and that's Chris Kirk. Chris
Yeah.
Kirk is my last USA guy. Just throwing a shot in the dark here.
You won the Honda, I think.
Yeah.
you say Gooch is
What?
live?
Live.
Dang it.
You can pick
The heck is Danny Willett?
Live.
Live.
Oh God.
you can pick Sahith Thagala.
You can pick Larry Mize. He's really good.
You can pick Tooch my Gooch.
You can pick
No,
Bernard
no,
Langer.
I have
Bernard
listen,
Langer's a
just
stud.
go ahead and give me Neiman for live, I guess. Just because I mentioned him earlier.
Is Francesco Molinari PGA?
He's not live. I think he's like European tour mostly.
Yeah, he don't play here much, but that's another. I mean, he almost beat
Tiger.
Tiger. Yeah,
Yeah.
He was actually in the lead in Tiger. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah,
Tiger.
he put one in the water on like 14.
The cat was on the hunt.
He's on the hunt, baby.
Garrett, I would honestly say that Neiman or Thomas Peters would probably be your best option for live. So if you like,
I already took Neiman.
Yeah.
I just said I took Neiman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take. Tom Hoagie. Been playing some decent golf. And with my final pick, there's not a whole lot of guys left. This might be a shot in the dark, but this guy grew up down south on Bermuda Greens. Give me Scott Stallings.
That's an Oak Ridge boy, Tennessee Volunteer Country. Had to throw that out there for you guys.
Yeah, that wraps me up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a second. I'm not a professional. Before I choose this guy, how old's Ryan Fox?
30 something. He's not old.
How old's JT Poston?
Probably in his 20s.
So younger?
Mhm.
Okay, well he's like the one that okay, give me JT Poston. Even though there's probably no chance he's ranked 67th on what I'm looking at, but give me JT Poston because I know no one's taking him.
All right. I'm at the bottom the bottom of the barrel here. We're going to Canada. We're going north of the border. This guy's wife's name is also Jenna. And while she's not as pretty, she's probably has a better personality. Give me Mackenzie Hughes. Barely scraping by, somehow made the field this week. Don't know anything about how he's played the last 5 years, but he used to kind of you used to see his name on leaderboards here and there. So give him.
He's
give him to me.
He's ranked 54th on what I'm looking at. It's not bad out of 88 people.
It's not bad.
I mean, my guy just chose as like 70th.
All right. USA player got one more, Sahith.
I thought you were going to pick Francesco Fisher.
I would have, man. Have you seen the guy who? There used to be a guy a few years ago who did like all the like golf impersonations, and he did Francesco's really well.
Yeah.
Who got Sepp Straka?
Nobody.
Nobody.
He wasted his good shot on Monday. That hole in one.
Why didn't I choose Sepp Straka?
Because he's a loser.
Hey, when I think of Sepp Straka, I think of him getting smoked by Will Zalatoris in that playoff.
Playoff.
He's with fired up.
Valid. And I had a bet on Will Zalatoris to win it all too.
How about let's talk about my team? I mean, that's just
That's a wrap. Let me run through the teams real quick. Tyler's Americans. We got Max Homa, first overall pick. Shout out to Max Homa. Come on the podcast, Max.
I'm a homosexual.
First overall pick.
I'm a homosexual and come on the podcast.
Max Homa, Kyle Morikawa, Patrick Cantley, not British Garrett, Kevin Kisner, and Sahith Theegala. Your internationals: Sungjae Im, Shane Lowry, Tyrrell Hatton, Tom Kim, and DJ Liv. Fisher's got Spieth, Schauffele, Cam Young, Big Cat, Tiger Woods, Chris Kirk, American. Victor Hovland, Justin Rose, Adam Scott, Mackenzie Hughes, international, and Cam Smith as his live player. Garrett has Scotty, JT, Will Zalatoris, Keegan Bradley, and the Postman. Rory, Corey Connors, Jason Day, Tommy Fleetwood, international, Joaquin Neiman for live. I've got Finau, Sam Burns, Keith Mitchell, Tom Hoagie, Scott Stallings. My international, I got Rahm Fitzpatrick, Hideki, and Minwoo Lee, and Brooks Koepka's my live guy.
I'm not gonna lie, Jacob. Your Americans suck.
My internationals are loaded, but I also maybe screwed myself on Americans.
Hey, we're all Team USA.
Hey, I'm loving the Finau and Burns, and after that,
I do love
shaky.
the Burns. Now, low key like the Keith Mitchell.
Tom Hoagie, Scott Stallings. I'm not proud of it. I'm just gonna say that.
Who do we think wins?
Like, I would say that.
I know you guys.
I think Tyler has the best Americans.
I know you guys
and
think
probably Garrett, and then
I thought you
Fisher
just
and
meant
me.
win the Masters. Who do I think wins the Masters? I'm all in on Max Homa. I'm not joking. Like, I love Max Homa here in this spot. Jacob, like 6 months ago, said Max Homa plus 3,000 to win the Masters, and I
Get
love
it?
I love it. I did not hit it. I should have. But
Scotty Scheffler's just going to take the club and
think-
just stick it down his throat.
He's not even on my team, so Fisher's probably gonna hope I'm right here. But it feels like we're for the past couple of years. It seems like we've been building up to this reemergence of Jordan Spieth, and he's starting to win normal events again. He's starting to play good, and I feel like we're due for another Spieth green jacket.
That was going to Jordan Spieth was going to be my number 2 overall pick.
we're let's talk about dark horses real quick. I think if you want to bet, not really dark horse, but I'm thinking a top 10 pick. I'm thinking the biggest lock of the top 10 for the Masters is Xander Schauffele. I really like
Yeah,
seriously.
I think it's Colin Morikawa.
I'm telling you, guys, I would stay away from that might be up on a lot of lists. I would stay away from Rory.
I'd stay away from Victor Hovland.
I would stay away from Victor Hovland. I would stay away from JT like a COVID plague. Sorry to hear that, Garrett. But
Stay away
JT's
from,
not
That's
been
fine.
playing good.
I'd stay away
That's the only. I mean, I understand that. That's well, I took
Yeah.
him just because maybe he just snaps out of it. You know what I mean?
I'd stay away from like any live player other than like Brooks, maybe. And Cam Smith really hasn't been playing well this year.
Yeah.
Neither is DJ. So I think Brooks is really the only live player that I would probably take. Like DJ like played really well last year. So did Cam Smith in the live tour. But like start of this year, they have not played great at all. Like there's only 88 guys and they're like events or something, and they're like getting like 60th. I mean, they are playing absolutely terrible. They're not playing great at all. Same thing with Bryson DeChambeau. I know none of us picked him, but like sometimes he finished like second to last in like the last like couple live events ago. I mean, he stay away from any live guys if you're really looking at betting. I think unless you're wanting to take a flyer on Brooks.
Let's say let's all take a stab at probably the hottest topic right now. What is Tiger's ceiling in this Masters? We all know he can make the cut. He did it last year, but like
Here's my thing. If he
I
can,
really don't think this year. I'm like in the future. I think Tiger can definitely win, but I really don't think this year he's going to be ready.
I think that
It's only his 5th event since the car crash. It's not like he's been.
it all depends on how like his legs doing. Like if he can get through 18 holes without literally looking like he can't even walk, then like yeah, he probably could make the cut and like. But like, I just don't know if he ever's going to be able to like, walk 18 holes 4 days in a row. I just don't like. I mean, I just don't see it. Like, I mean, he plays. He hits the ball as well as he ever did. Drives it farther as well as he ever did. I mean, he strikes the ball well. It's just the stamina part of it, I think, is what gets him, to be honest with you.
How many people make the cut?
Be a little over half.
Yeah. Like,
That's what I thought.
Like 45, or I think 50 is,
Top
I'm-
50 players and tied.
yeah.
I just putting a parlay together for guys I think will finish top 20.
I don't know. I think Tiger ceiling, like for this year, could be top 10. I just don't think he could be like Hinkie.
Yeah. mean,
I
if
think
if they've been getting the weather
25 to
we've been
30 would
getting-
be really good. 25, 30, 35 would
I think
still
it'd
be
be really good.
crazy.
But he's saying ceiling. I think ceiling he could be in the top 10.
The issue with Tiger is that, like, Augusta is all dependent on the conditions. Like, if it's firm and it's dry out there, the scores are super high because the greens are so tricky. But if it gets soft out there and guys are scoring, I think Tiger needs it to be brutal.
It's going to be pretty wet the first few days.
I don't like Tiger's chances in a shootout.
No,
I think he
not at
needs
this point.
he needs it to where it's brutal and it's gritty. I think that's when he'll thrive. So if it's going to be, I think like Fisher, I think it's going to be pretty wet. And I think that leads favor to the guys that are able to go low, which would be your Rory, Scotty, Max Homa, Morikawa.
Give me for if it's going to be bad weather, give me my guy. I know I said it before, but Shane Lowry.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Shane Lowry playing in bad weather. I mean, if it really is bad weather, he might be one of the best players when it comes to bad weather. He really is. He'll backdoor top 10. Like I mean, he really will. He does it a lot of tournaments and people don't realize it. He'll backdoor a lot of top 10s, top 15s.
The one other thing I wanted to just mention, because I've been thinking about it with my Masters picks. That group, that generation, just a few years younger than Tiger, who were kind of in his shadow during his prime. There's still a lot of talent there, and some of those guys are still playing really well, even into their 40s. Guys that like Justin Rose, Adam Scott, Jason Day's in that category. DJ's almost 40. He's kind of in that category. So that's
Rory's
why I
maybe in
picked a
that
few of those
category.
guys. What's that?
Rory's maybe getting in that category. He's a
And
little younger than those
Rory's
guys.
what is he, like 35, 34 now?
Yeah.
He's not quite
He's
there. I mean,
been on tour for
Tiger's
almost 15 years now. I think it was 2009 or 10 when he started.
right. But yeah, but I mean, Tiger's like 47. So
Yeah.
we're talking guys who were kind of there during the mid 2000s. So I'm telling you, man, I think somebody's going to turn back the clock. And if you remember 2009, Tom Watson, I can't remember how old he was, 50 something. He almost won the Open. And which would have been crazy. I think we're going to start seeing more of that because the later generations that we see, the more talent there is, and as technology, as health, training, all of that continues to evolve, we're going to keep seeing these older guys hang around a little longer, kind of like Tom Brady, LeBron James, but in golf.
I like it. I love it.
All right. I vote we all give one pick that's a lock for the top 20. And I'm a parlay it. That's not Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, or John Rahm.
Lock for
Oh,
top
there you go.
20.
Lock for top 20.
I'll give you one right now. I already locked it in. Justin Rose plus 175 if you're feeling frisky.
Give me Xander Schauffele, top 20.
Xander Schauffele. Is that your pick, Justin Rosefish?
My pick.
It's your lock?
It's a lock.
It's a lock. All right. Who you got, Jacob?
Top 20. See, I want to say Spieth, but I think Spieth's either going to like be in contention or miss the cut. I don't think there's going to be much middle ground. for him.
You know another one, and I don't know if the odds are gonna be very good, but Sunjay M. I like top 20, man.
I like
Yeah.
that too.
Sung
Actually,
J.M.
yeah.
is minus 105.
Yeah,
So
okay.
we'll throw that one in just
That's a
because
good
Fisher
value
and
pick,
Tyler
man.
like it.
Been playing good golf. Plays well to guess. So give me Tony Finau.
Love it.
Tommy Finau. All right. Or Tony
Hey,
Finau. Who am I going to
People might not remember, but Tony Finau was the third member of the final group with Francesco Molinari and Tiger Woods. He was in it. He didn't play that well that day, but he was in it.
That was a few days after his ankle went
Yeah.
sideways.
I forgot about that.
Big Tony's got the putter rolling. He drives about as far as anybody.
I
I'm
can't-
just going to say I think Colin Morikawa is a lock for the top 20 this week.
I don't know. It didn't. Sometimes he doesn't play very well.
Well, I'm throwing this together. I got Xander Schauffele, Justin Rose, Sung J M, Tony Finau, and Colin Morikawa all to finish in the top 20.
Love
Chris
it.
Kirk.
Hey, this breaks my heart, but I gotta say this for the betterment of the podcast. A guy that I've loved in the past that I will not be touching betting wise with a 10-foot pole is Will Zalatoris.
Yeah. It's
He
tough.
is nowhere near 100% coming off his herniated disc or whatever was going on, and he said that in interviews that he's not.
Who was that?
Zalatoris.
Oh, okay.
Since came back from his injury, he's been slowly getting back. He's said like he's a long way from being back to his old self, and so
That's why he felt
that's a
like
guy
the
that's
sixth
a guy
round.
that's a guy that's played well in the Masters. He's had a solo second.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm glad you pointed that out because that's
Don't
why.
bet. I wouldn't bet anything with Tiger. His odds are probably going to be too.
Yeah, they're gonna
bad.
be
Just
They
'cause
will be.
Tiger.
Juice.
plus 7,500 right now to win.
Geez.
That's it.
So $10
I
and
would. I wouldn't
750.
take him at plus 2,000.
Oh man. I don't think he's gonna win. All right. Anything else, guys, on the golf Masters?
Scotty Scheffler, Rory, and Rahm are all minus money to be top 10.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
That's terrible.
I don't like that at all.
I say one out of
That's,
three will make the top 10. That's it.
that's why I didn't put any of them in the top 20.
I'd say Scheffler will probably make the top 10. That might be it.
Shoffley at plus 450 to get top 5. I might sprinkle that.
Love that. I love that actually. Sprinkle that. Anyway,
Hey, Homa's still at 2,800.
I love it. Guys, anything else on the Masters?
JT
Nice.
posts
Get me
for
fired up. Get me fired up. Even if you're not a diehard golf fan like some of us are, I mean, Master Week is just awesome.
Yeah.
It was just awesome.
I want you to listen to Jim Nance just whisper in your ear. All right. I want you to let him whisper in your ear for the Masters.
You know who's not welcome on this podcast? Gary Player trying to say the Masters isn't the best tournament.
It is best tournament. It is best tournament.
Gary Player, you tell your agent you're just not welcome on the pod.
Hey, you can also say that Dustin Johnson's not welcome on the pod.
Nah, he's welcome. He has to bring Paulina.
All right, guys, it's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. I hope Max Homa just lets him know. Sanjay M, I really love Sanjay M. He's
Hey, let us know in the comments who you think's gonna win. We'll post the results at the end.
all right,
Post
guys.
the final scores.
Always bet responsibly, especially during Masters Week. We'll see you guys next time.